I love Marvin Sapp, y'all. He still has a plan for me, and it's working for my good, and it's building my testimony. I'm so glad I made it. Is there anybody in here have that testimony? I made it through. I made it through. In spite of the storm. In spite of the storm. I made it through. I'm still alive. I did lose faith though, y'all. I did. And I'm trying to get it back. But this song right here, I made it through. I made it through. So glad I made it. So glad I made it. I made it through. I made it through. Oh, so glad I made it. So glad I made it. I made it through. I made it through. I made it through. I made it. Is there anybody out here that knows that you made it? If you see me wrong, it's just a sign that I'm still alive. Got some scars, I'm still alive. In spite of calamity, he still has a plan for me. It's working. Hello everyone, hello. I'm solo tonight, but again, welcome to Sabrina and Titus Room. The reason I'm solo tonight for two reasons. One, my lovely husband is asleep. And two, I want to share my testimony. It all still pertains to my husband getting sick. So, when my husband got sick back in 2017, again, like I said in the other two videos that we went through, I went through real bad. Mentally, I went through. And again, like I said, it was 5 weeks after I gave birth to our number 10 child, Trinity. I was never used to doing nothing by myself. It was always me and my husband together. We did everything together. We was best friends. Everything we did, it was together. So, once he got sick, it was like I had to do everything on my own. Even though he was in the home, even though he's in the home, I had to do everything on my own. He couldn't do the things he once did, so he couldn't, play that father role like he would have because of the brain injury. That brain injury is very serious, very serious. I never knew how serious a brain injury was until my husband. So, um, I went through, but I tried to cover it by hiding. I'm hiding, trying to be the strong wife and strong mom, trying to be strong for my babies. But I was falling apart on the inside. And certain people I would go to talk to, um, it was like they would say to me, and I have to be honest, it was church people. It was some of them, oh, you gotta get from that. You gotta get it together. At least he's still here. God could have took him. God could have did this. God could have, yes, and I know that. But this was coming from people that was married, that still had their husband laying next to them, that was still able to get up and go to work, that was still able to take care of home, help take care of home. Me, I was in a different situation. So at that moment, I wasn't trying to hear anything that someone was trying to tell me about how I should grieve or how I should feel. That was 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. It got to the point when we lost our home. Like I said in the last video, I began to squat because the home that we was in, it was already going into foreclosure. It was in the process, well, it was already in the middle of foreclosure. And everything started breaking down in our home. All my radiators, because the radiators broke. The gas was on, but we ain't have no heat. No heat, well, not whatsoever. And it was dead winter. This was back before I moved up in West Philly at the time. Nobody really knew how we was living, except my children. And it would be so cold in there. And not just that, the plumbing started going bad. The plumbing started going bad. After the plumbing went bad, we ended up having termites. Some kind of way came out on the bricks, and they began to eat up my outside yard bricks. Where when we would come downstairs in the morning, we literally had stray cats running through my house. Nobody knew all of this, but yet they telling me to be strong. They telling me God got your back. They telling me, oh, you can make it. And guess what? They was right about that, because I'm still here. But at that moment, I just needed someone that was able to really cry on and let them see how I really felt. But I had to fake. I felt like I had to fake and portray that everything was okay. But what I was doing was hurting myself more by keeping it in. So, fast forward to in West Philly. I had remodeled the whole house, had my son to remodel the whole house, and the house ended up falling apart. It fell apart. My landlord didn't want to really do nothing, but was getting money every month. And it fell apart so bad. We had all kinds of bugs coming in. We had, the plumbing was messed up. It was messed up. We was living off of one check, which is my husband's disability money. And I had people talk about me, literally talked about me, smiled in my face. Oh, girl, this, that, but talk about me, mock me. Didn't try to help me, didn't try to do anything. Again, we talking about a wife that had a husband that did everything for her. So I felt lost when my husband got sick. I felt defeated. I felt like God just did not care for me. I had family members coming up against me, talking about me. Yes, I did. I had so-called friends that told me they loved me that was talking about me. Yes, I did. And I still kept trying to hold on. Again, like I tell everybody, I'm not perfect. I made many mistakes. I do things I know I have no business doing. But guess what? I was still human. And I was a woman that truly loved her husband and still do to this day. So, we lived like this, mold all in the house. Um, the toilet would just run over out of nowhere, and it would run through my ceiling to my first floor. This was right before my husband had the heart attack. Then, when my husband did have the heart attack, um, and God opened up this door to use my son and his friend to move us in here, and I greatly appreciate that. I end up begin to start having breakdowns. And when I tell you it just came out of nowhere, I wasn't sitting around trying to think about nothing. I love music. I love gospel, and I love R&B, and I love raps, and I love jazz. I just love music. So I would sit there and I would listen to some love music, music that my husband and I, or just love music that we would listen to or whatever. And I began to have these breakdowns. I had the first one. The second one was worse. The third one I thought was going to have me in a hospital. And I'm not in church like I was. And I know a lot of people know that. And I know I'm probably being judged for it, but that's fine. I'm not. I'm not in the church like I was. Do I still love God? I do. Do I still pray? I do. Do I read the Bible? I have it. I'm being honest. But I just felt like God didn't love me no more. I felt like, what did I do so wrong? Why is this happening to me? I have a wonderful husband. Like I said in the last two videos, I most definitely do. This man, it's like a fairy tale. I remember when I first started dating him at 15, and he was, 18, about to turn 19, something like that. And he just showed me things that I never seen before. Like, he was God sent. He most definitely was God sent. I carried so much hurt and so much pain after my husband got sick by people coming to me telling me some of the stuff that was said, such as I was a lazy wife. The reason my husband had the strokes was because I was lazy and didn't want to work. Well, guess what? That was a lie from the pits of hell. I did not work because my husband chose for me not to work. He wanted me to be home. He wanted me to play the wife. He wanted me to be that wife while he go out and he work. And so that's what I did. I was blamed, it was said that I'm only with him for his money. Like, if I told y'all what he got, y'all would laugh. Why would I be with him for money? I never was with anybody for no money. So, I wanted to give up. I did. I wanted to give up on life itself. I remember laying in my bed many nights crying, asking God why I'm still here. Take me. I don't want to be here no more. I found out who was really there for me during these tests and these storms that I went through. And I also found out who wasn't, which broke my heart, because when I loved extremely hard. My husband would tell you this. I loved so hard. So to find out, people stabbed me in my back. I had DHS. I had DHS in my life 3 times. 3 times I had DHS in my life by people calling them. And twice my babies was removed out of my home. Twice. Out of my home in front of me and my husband. Which was like, I thought my heart was going to stop. Because I'm not a great mom. I don't consider myself being a perfect mom. But I love all of my children, from my oldest to my youngest. All I ever needed was help. And I was crying out for the help. And it was like nobody, it seemed like I didn't really have too many. I did have a group that I can actually name. But I don't have to do that because y'all know who y'all are. And I greatly appreciate y'all and love y'all, the real ones that was there in my life. And, I'm grateful for all the encouragement that I have been getting. I'm just grateful that I am still here. I'm grateful that my husband is still here because God could have took my husband home. He could have, but he didn't, and I'm just so honored that he didn't because I don't know what I would have did without my husband. He's my best friend. He is. He's my best friend. He's the one I told all my secrets to. He's the one that always encouraged me. He prayed for me. He loved me. Loves me. Even then and to this day, he loves me and I love him too. So I just I'm just grateful that, you know, I now know that although I don't understand everything and I still kind of not really understanding why my husband had to go through this. I know some people probably would say, oh, well, maybe it was for something you can learn from it. And honestly speaking, I would like to know what is I'm learning from it. I don't know. Somebody can tell me because I'm confused. I don't understand how can I learn from my husband going from 100% down to where he was at. And I am grateful because I do see the difference in his health. Um, he's moving around. He is able to walk and no longer on the walker. I'm happy for that, most definitely. And I pray every day that God will totally heal my husband and allow him to live to talk about it and for us to be able to finish enjoying our life because we again I'm going to say we had a great marriage. No, it wasn't perfect, but it was great. I enjoy being married. I do. I wouldn't trade that for nothing in the world. Nor would I trade in my husband, my best friend. So I just want to encourage those, whether it's a wife or a husband, that's dealing with your spouse and they ill. Have patience. Have patience. Love on them. Encourage them. Let them know they still are somebody. Let them know that they are still needed. You understand what I'm saying? Because the same way I went through mentally and I went through because my husband went through, could you imagine how a person that's actually dealing with the illness going through? My husband, he have his days. Some days he's really jolly and happy. Some days he gets frustrated and angry. Some days he get a little sad. Some days he just don't want to be bothered, you know. But it all plays a part of what he went through. Um, I'm gonna be right by his side. He is my rock and I am his rock. So I'm gonna definitely be by his side no matter what. Um, I just wanted to just give my little testimony just to let you guys know because a lot of y'all see me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or whatever, and you see a smile on my face. And I must say now, my smile that you see is real. It's real. But months ago, my smile, it was fake. It was fake because I was trying to cover up. I was trying to cover up the pain that I was going through. So I'm here to tell y'all, don't hold that pain. Please don't hold that pain because guess what? A couple years ago, I ended up getting sick. I went from 185, and a lot of y'all know how big I was, down to 122 in a week time. That's why I'm small now, but I'm enjoying my weight, y'all. I love my weight. Excuse me. But I went through a lot in my body. But still, yeah, I'm still here. So I'm grateful. You know, I remember, you know, when I started feeling stuff in my body, I'm like, okay, now, God, what is you doing? You allowed this to happen to my husband, now me? Like, you know. So I had to fight. I had to let go of the naysayers, the haters, because, you know, we all have them. We have them. And guess what? I love all my haters. I love my enemies. I love my enemies. I just stay away from them. So what I will say, the woman you see now, this is me. This is the real me. This is the new me. Yes, this is the new me. And I love the new Sabrina. And guess what? So do my husband. He love it too, you know. So I just wanted to come on just to share some things. We will be going back into part 3 of loving your spouse through their illness. We will be going through 3, but I want to try to do something different because that may be my last one, and I'm not sure. But then we'll be going into on our channel. We'll be going into when we first started dating, and actually, to be honest, excuse me, we were spoken doing the when we first started dating, and worked ourselves all the way up until now. But some people that don't really know me personally, that may not see all my stuff on Facebook or TikTok or Instagram, I wanted to share the stuff now that's going on now, because I don't know, I just wanted to share that first. So, and then I was sitting by myself meditating, just sitting there, relaxing, and I said, you know what, let me go live tonight. So yeah, my husband is asleep, my family is asleep, and I'm up. So I just wanted to come on. Follow our channel. Follow it, Sabrina and Titus World on YouTube. You can't miss it. It's open. So follow, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna play this song again because I love Morissette. I love Morissette. So y'all just pray for me. Pray for me because I'm going somewhere. Trust me. Remember this day. Remember this night. Remember this date. I'm going somewhere. Trust me. I'm gonna play this song again. Oh man.
We are here, down in the docks.
You know what? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna play that one again. I got one for y'all. This is another one. Whether y'all know it or not, whether y'all know it or not, hold on. Give me a minute. Whether y'all know it or not, I love my gospel. I ain't gonna lie. I love my gospel and I love my R&B. I love it all. I know y'all probably like, this girl come crazy. But no. It's just who I am. It's just exactly who I am. I'm being me, y'all. Alright. Hold on. I'm gonna do a little Donnie McClurkin. Little Donnie. You don't know you can. Seems like it's never enough. What do you say when your friends running away? You all alone. Sing it, Donnie. What do you get when you get in your own? Seems like you can't make it through, or you just stand when it left nothing. You just stand. That's what I'm doing, yo. I'm standing tall. You have to, excuse me. You just stand. Tell me, how do you handle the guilt of your past? Tell me how you deal with the shame. Well, how do you smile when and broken and filled with pain, filled with pain. This song right here. Tell me when you're getting your seems like you can't make it through. Well, you just stand when there's nothing left to do. You just stand and watch the Lord see you through. After you've done all you can, you just stand. You just you're perfect. Tell me when you've done all you can, and it seems like you can't make it through. How you just stand. You just stand. Stand. Don't you dare give up. Through the storm, through the rain, through the hurt, not through the pain. Hold the way. Don't you bend. Don't you run. No, don't give in. Be strong. We will step in and we won't be long. After you've done all you can, after you've done all you can, you go through the storm. Yes, Donnie. Just because I'm not in the church building doesn't mean I don't still love God. And yup, I dance. That still don't mean I don't love God. You cried. You prayed. You cried. You prayed. You cried. Pray and cry. You've done all you can. You just stand. Thank y'all for those that watched this video to the end. Watch out, I have another one coming. It's going to get deeper and deeper and deeper. Love you guys. Good night. Have a great one.